Some people call it overpacking. I call it being prepared. Welcome to the back of the Jeep for another episode of Lunch Break, and this is a very special lunch break. We're actually filming this on Living Legends 5. This is the first day of Living Legends 5, so it's Friday night. We're about getting ready for the pump games, but I figured before the pump games, maybe a little dinner would not be a bad idea. So once again, to go over the whole idea of the series, you're at the paintball field for whatever reason, you can't leave to go out for lunch, so normally I'd say brown bag it, but this time we're clear bagging it over here. This is something called an Apack. Right over here. This is made by Ameriqual Group, right down here. Now, there's a bunch of places you can get this one, but this one I got from Long Life Foods. I'm going to get to all that later on, of course. So we're going to open this one up. Most of you've seen most of this before if you've seen some of the other episodes, so we're not going to get into the nitty-gritty of this stuff. So let's dive into this thing. Let's see what we got. First of all, I got this big thing right on the front that's telling me this is home-style chicken with noodles and vegetables and sauce. I'm assuming this would be the chicken. I'm assuming it's not even labeled. I got an oatmeal cookie. Score. A toaster pastry frosted brown sugar. Oh, I am so tempted to save this for the morning. I got crackers because you can't have a meal without crackers apparently. Might be a law or something. And peanut butter. I got a spoon. Not quite the long military spoon, but I do have a spoon with this, so that's a good thing. Drink mix. Just mixed with bottled water. I don't have bottled water with me. Oh, I'll figure something out. No gum, but I got a candy and I have a moist towelette. Let's see if there are instructions on this one here. No oh, there, tear open, pack it, and use. So yeah, I've used that joke before. And of course I have the heater unit. And I have a cardboard sleeve. What does this do for a living? We'll start from the beginning. So, I'm one to always follow instructions. Let's see here, empty salt water into that. Fold the top over and then slide back into the cart. Okay, so I see what it wants me to do. It wants me to put the salt water in here and then put it inside of this thing to hold it all together. Alright, so how long is this going to take me, does it say? 12 minutes. Yeah. Well, in 12 minutes I can tube some paint up or something. As always, so here we go. Salt water goes in. This goes off of my lap because I know how hot these things get. I have been learning. Okay, fold this over the top. Slide this over there. It's already steaming. And it's not fitting. And things are falling. Ow! Hot. Hot stuff. Hot stuff. That's hot. There we go. Alright, so this is now going to sit right like that, nice and flat. I'll show you guys this, and we're going to return to this in about 12 minutes or so. I can already see one of the minor problems with this thing is it requires you to get bottled water. So I'm supposed to mix this with powdered water. Powdered water? Mix the powder with water. Powdered water, what do you add? I don't have a bottle of water. Now I do, however, I do have several cans sitting around. So we're gonna do this a little old school and really, really dangerous. So just for the record, guys, don't try this at home. There, and I set it. If somebody does this and cuts themselves, I am no longer accountable. And I think a bottle of drinking water has about 16 fluid ounces. This only has 12. So I'm gonna probably need to reload that. This is so dangerous. Okay, so we've got the drink mix here. And I'm gonna open this up. I have no idea what's in here. Well, powder of some kind, but I have no idea what flavor. Probably it comes in your favorite flavor, blue, orange, and now in pink. So I will pour this for y'all. Please work. There we go. And it'll turn yellow. Maybe it's just lemonade. And I shall stir it with my spoon, which is not too big. So many levels of stupid. That's really lemony, but then again, I also put in too much powder for not enough water. It's lemonade. Now, it'd be a lot nicer if it was cold, but, you know, I'm out in the middle of a paintball field, be amazed that I have water at all. Okay, so I think we've got lesson number 1 of this stuff. If you're going to be going with the Apack, bring bottled water. Which is kind of making me wonder if this stuff is more suited for, it says it's a self-heating emergency meal. on the top here. So I'm wondering if this is meant more for disaster relief, because one thing I know they do during disaster relief is they drop a lot of bottled water on those folks. So I'm wondering if that's kind of the same story here. But that's pretty good lemonade for powdered lemonade. So yeah, we'll go with that. And once again, I'm really relying heavily on having a tool with me. So I guess that's kind of the warning on that. Let's just move on. Let's try the cracker. We're gonna do crackers and peanut butter, because I have a feeling this is going to be the same nuclear cracker that I've dealt with before. Crumbs everywhere! Yeah, no surprises. It's a nuclear cracker. Now, I joke about that. The reason is that way long ago, anything that felt like it could survive a nuclear bomb, we call it nuclear. So the old MRE stuff, we call those, we had nuclear brownies in those, because those brownies felt like you could, you know, shingle your roof with them and your house would survive a direct blast. So we're gonna try the peanut butter, which says tear at corner. How about this corner? Go with the arrow. That one doesn't want to go either. Third time using the tool, although actually technically second time using the multi-tool. Peanut butter. We got nuclear crackers. And let's see if this is also very glue-like. Well, it's a little blander than I thought it was going to be. But that's pretty good peanut butter. It's got a nice roasted peanut feel to it. Kind of glue-like. So yeah, this is going to be definitely a use all your water if you actually plan on having all this peanut butter. So let's get to the main meal. I think it's been enough time on this one. It stopped sizzling and it stopped steaming. Home-style chicken with noodles and vegetables in sauce. Are you kidding me? This isn't going to pop open either? Oh, but I got it open enough, I can get this out of here. And this is actually one of those things that somebody gave me the idea of this one, a different guy who does MRE stuff. What he was saying is, if you got a small spoon, which is what we got here, what he was saying is that you can cut the meal lengthwise, or I guess lengthwise, instead of cutting it widthwise. That way you can use a smaller spoon. I'm not in the mood to do that, because I'm trying to see how far we can go before we have to actually rely on another use of the multi-tool. My big paranoia is that one of these days I'm just going to go boom, and the meal's going to go everywhere. And I can't really do that right now. Seriously, meal? Seriously? Am I this weak? No. That's not bad on a first taste. Oh. Okay. See, I was hoping I could get away with just doing it this way, but apparently this meal's fighting me. And this is why you always pack a multi-tool. I was wrong, it's not tomato paste. It's sauce, I'll give it that. Of course, it doesn't help if I don't show you all this stuff, but let me show you guys this. This is the chicken, veggies, pasta in sauce. Pretty good. Kind of blandish, more than anything else. Maybe there's just more flavor as I get to the bottom of this. But, oh wait, there's some more chicken. Maybe I can try to identify this mysterious sauce. In a way, it kind of tastes like if you've ever made chicken soup, and you just left the chicken soup on there for way too long, and it kind of boils down and boils down and boils down, and you get this sludgy kind of stuff. That's kind of what it reminds me of. It's kind of like it's trying to be chicken soup, but it's not. But this is definitely good. This has finished the meal. This is good. Normally this would be where I would chow down on the rest of this, but unfortunately for me, I'm kind of on time constraints here because by filming this right now, I'm actually missing on some of the pump games going on right now in Bedlam. Now you might notice here that I am cleaning off my multi-tool using the wet nap. That's because there's no napkins in this meal at all. And that's kind of the one thing I'm finding about this, is that it's really lacking a lot of the things that I've seen in other meals. So if you're gonna get these things, be well aware of that fact, that it's not gonna have the water in there, it's not gonna have the cup, and it's kind of making an assumption that you have bottled water, which I wish I would have known before I'd opened this thing up, or else I would have gotten some bottled water and done that. Right, stop! You're up! You're up! Take your hopper! Take your hopper! back on a different camera a little bit. I'm kind of doing a whole bunch of fun juggling on cameras here. So yesterday I did the MRE thing. I was gonna do one today, but Living Legends is so insane. Just got done. As you can see, it's dark outside, so I'm doing this under the dome lights here. But I want to share this with you guys at the very least. I have a toaster pastry, frosted brown sugar, right over here, and I still have that oatmeal cookie. And after a long day today, seriously, long day today, this is probably gonna taste so good. Oh yeah, there we go. Brown pastry toaster. It looks like a Pop-Tart. And ladies and gentlemen, it is a Pop-Tart. Yep, that's a first for me, guys. First time I've ever seen a Pop-Tart in an MRE. Go fig. And it's been sitting in the car all day, so it's been hot under the sun. So I got a nice warm Pop-Tart right now. Puts a nice capper on my day, I'm telling you now. But I will tell you what's gonna be a nice capper is this oatmeal cookie. It feels like either one really thick oatmeal cookie, or what I'm honestly hoping for is two. Really? Last thing of the day and you're gonna fight me? Nope, it's one really thick oatmeal cookie. That's a thick oatmeal cookie. That's kind of stale-ish. Kind of, yeah, that's kind of stale. Bottom of your shoe sole. That'd be a good consistency for that. Alright, so as far as where to get these things, actually I think I've already covered that, so we're gonna jump back to the original. Alright, so let's talk about where to get Apacks. Right over here. Now you can get these directly from the company, I found that out. You can also get these through Long Life Foods LLC, which is where I got this one. And the pricing is actually a little, well, I think it's still cheaper. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. But these are comparable to other meals. Now, you don't get as much, I've noticed. So if you're looking for a lot of the niceties, you're just not going to get it in this particular meal. But I'm actually fairly impressed for what it is. And the other thing is, as far as calories goes, this one is about the average, well, average American lunch maybe. About 1,200 calories, 1,100 calories. So if that's kind of a concern, that's something to keep in mind. Now I'm going to finish this drink. I got to get the Phantom that's in this very case out of the case and get it ready to go. So I'm kind of running late. That's why I'm going to make an addendum to this one. So I will see y'all on the next show.